Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing okay. So today I'm going to show you how to play Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero on the Odin 2 or any other Android device using the Winlator. So I'm using a custom release of Winlator Frost mod. However, I believe you can play it on any other Winlator mod version or the original one. So first of all, I would like to thank Louis for his video, because without it I wouldn't be able to play this game on my Odin. I have seen that many Winlator players are trying their best to run this game on their device, but due to some errors they are unable to do so. So we're going to start off with the settings, because the settings are very important to run this game. Without the proper settings you won't be able to run it on your Odin. So for this particular purpose I'm using the Winlator Frost version, which is version 3. So first of all, I would suggest you to do one thing, and that is set the box 64 custom settings. So let me go ahead and show you. This is the Callret settings, and as Louis have stated, you need to set the settings. So this is my custom settings which I have set, and I was able to launch the game afterwards. So you need to set these options as they were, and you need to set the call rating and the Dynarec weight to 1:1. That means you need to enable them, and the big block should be set to 3. If you want, you can just pause it and then check. Next thing is the container itself. So I am running this game using the container 2. These are all old settings. So let me just go ahead inside the container and show it to you. Okay, so since Frost have added so many custom options, I would say first you should be installing the 24.1 renderer version again. I mean, definitely you can select it from the menu, but I would suggest you to reinstall it from the inside. That helps that you are not getting any graphic driver related issues. So what I've done is, first I've gone to Turnip standalone or the standard driver by Bruno and select the latest version, this one. Okay, once that is done, what I've seen is the latest DXVK standard, which is 2.3.1, is the most optimized one, and it will give you better FPS and GPU utilization, so you can enjoy higher FPS with better graphics. Okay, so once that is done, what you need to do is you can go to the game exe and launch it from there. In my opinion, I would say that instead of launching the game from the desktop itself, just create an shortcut icon and run it from the main menu. And one more thing which is very important to run this game, and that is you need to have the services enabled. Many people got confused when Louis told us that you need to have the services enabled, else the game would not run. I will show you how to keep the services enabled. So once you create the containers, just go inside the options. Let me just put the screen on vertical mode. Okay, so here you do not need to change anything. Same goes for the Win components. In the advanced tab, if you scroll down a bit, you will see there's a checkbox called stop services on startup. You need to have this unticked, because by default it's always ticked, and that is the reason why this game would not run. Once you untick this and once you set the parameters correctly, let me just show it to you. At times I get confused since I have created many containers. Pardon me for that. So yeah, as I was saying, once you set the parameters correctly, you'd see the game would run properly. And one thing I've noticed in Louis' video that he's using the pulse audio option, so I have selected that one and I haven't noticed any issues with the audio so far. So now we're going to go ahead and launch the game. So believe me guys, this game looks gorgeous on the Odin or any small screen device. I mean, it doesn't take long. It will launch within a minute or two. See, it's already loading. And there's also a trick to have your physical controls enabled. I will shortly show it to you. So the thing is, once you launch the game, you shouldn't be touching the controller or pressing anything until unless you reach the main menu. This is a common issue. This is not a Winlator issue. I have seen this issue reported on Steam forum or other web forums. So this has nothing to do with the Winlator itself. Okay, so now you can see there's an option to click on OK. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press B, which is the OK button. Okay, let me increase the volume a bit. You can see that the GPU utilization is over 80% and the FPS currently we're getting is around 34. Now I prefer myself to have some of the in-game settings optimized. For instance, I ensure that whenever I'm playing any PC games on my Android devices, I ensure that I always turn off the VSync, as you can see. Yep. So okay, somehow it got turned on again. Not a problem, I'll just disable it. And I also tend to test how far we can push the Android devices. So I have set everything to high and the VSync is now turned off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to mission select. So I'm going to start off fresh just to ensure that this demonstration video gives you a proper idea about how optimized this game runs on Winlator. So I think many of us might get impatient, so let me just go ahead and skip this video for now so we can focus on the gameplay. Yeah.
Mission info has been updated.
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area.
Okay, so somehow I think I have launched the game with the version 1.10.3 A6 renderer version, so that is why you can see the FPS is quite low. I mean, it's not going over 30 FPS. Let me do one thing. Let me quickly go back and change this so you can see the difference for yourself. So just before we go ahead and change this to the latest DXVK version, here's a quick run around. You can see that the FPS is never hitting over 30 FPS, and as you can see, it's the old version, but it's the most compatible one in my opinion. Now what I'll do is I'll quickly go back and change it to 2.3.1. okay, shortcut, container, So this is where it gets confusing for me at some point of time, because I try and test with multiple containers with different systems, I mean different settings, and at times, okay, so now we are on the correct one, which is 2.3.1, as you can see. So hopefully now you'll see the FPS boost and better performance. See, as of now the GPU usage is going over 90% at times, 98, 99. Okay, I'm clicking on OK now. So again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start off fresh. So I'm clicking on mission select and then count zeros. Okay, so this time we're going to skip the cinematics completely, because I think that will just extend the video without any proper use of it. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna skip it. And as you guys might have seen that the old version 1.10.3 async, it was just giving us very less FPS. Now you can see the FPS bar itself is turning green.
Go any further. Use your binoculars to recon the area. What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel. Disregard. Don't let him see you. Avoid combat whenever possible.
Okay, I think we're getting a lesser FPS due to settings which I have kept on a high. Let me go ahead and see if changing that makes any difference. So let me go inside the graphics settings. I can see the frame rate set as auto. Now if I set these shadows and lighting as medium, and let us see.
You'll move faster.
Well, it's more or less same, but you can see that right now we are getting like stable 30 FPS, so that is something. So I've never expected this game to run this way. I mean, seriously, it's running way better. It seems like I'm just playing on some x86 handle. It doesn't feel that I'm emulating this over Android, to be honest. So as a bonus content at the end of this video, I'll be showing you guys one more thing, which is how to create desktop shortcuts on your Android home screen for the games. Okay, I think I'm in. Okay, I think he's out. Okay. Okay, it's just him who's shooting at me. I think we need to open this door to get inside the premises. Okay, it's already open.
To the old prison area. You can bring up the target's location on your iDroid. Contact me if you need advice. Head for the old prison. You'll find the targets there. The rain was coming down just as hard the day we met pass. for my country. I can't believe we ever bought that cover story.
Okay, I think guys that is pretty much it for the gameplay video. I hope you can all see how well it plays on the Winlator emulator. So let me just click on exit and show you the next part where you can create shortcut icons from the desktop. So before we go ahead and create it, first of all what you need to do is you need to get inside the container and create the shortcuts which would appear here like this ones. So as I have already created this shortcuts, once you find that this particular shortcut works perfectly with this container, what you need to do is you need to tap on these three dots and then select add to Android screen. And once you do it, and once you go back to Android screen, you will not find anything. There's this small thing you need to do, that is you have to keep pressing the icon for a second or two. Once you do that, you'll see that the shortcut button is there, and then you have to just drag and drop this. Okay, and now once I tap on that button, it should launch the game directly, as you can see. I'm just going to skip through all this and just to get to the main menu. So you see the shortcut is working fine, there is no issue with that. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it will help you to run the Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero on your mobile devices. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll definitely try my best to answer them. So thanks for watching the video, and if you like this video, definitely do like and subscribe. That will help me to bring more contents for this channel. Thank you and have a great day. Bye bye.